Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has arrived. This is that which binds us, and we have a decision to make. Do we want to report what happened last time? Yeah, of course. Yes. They're probably still out here, walking around, maybe looking for another victim. We walk in and report the man to the officers on duty. One of them agrees to walk around the block for a while in case the criminal comes back. I doubt they'll actually find him. Why would he hang around a police precinct? Still, that's about all we can do. I feel a bit better now. We leave the station and head back down the sidewalk. It's just the two of us, walking, enjoying being alive. Well, at least I am. I can probably walk fine on my own now, but I still have my arms wrapped around his arm. My head is on his shoulder. We walk like this for a couple more blocks until the relief starts to wear off and the fact it's just past midnight starts to set in. We can't walk around the whole city. I know. Where do you want me to take you, then? Dots. I was a bit afraid of his question. To be honest, I don't know. I kind of want to curl up in my bed and pretend this whole thing never happened. But, all alone at home, I doubt I'll be able to sleep awake tonight. I don't know. Dots, if you don't want to be alone tonight, you can always spend the night at my place. I'll sleep on the couch. Toki. I've never been to his apartment before. But sleeping in a guy's bed? The alternative is going home and being all alone there. Oh, okay, let's go. Really? Something in his voice ticks me off just a bit. Maybe it's because he sounds more excited than surprised. Yet again, we start walking down the sidewalk, now with an actual destination in mind. In the longest and most convoluted way possible, we arrive back at the diner's parking lot. I had forgotten that going to his apartment would mean driving to his apartment, but at this point I'm too tired to care. I'll just have to deal with it. He helps me into his car, a sporty maroon one, and we start to drive off. Aside from my first gripping the sidebar on the passenger door hard enough to whiten my knuckles, I'm quite calm. Quite calm. Maybe it's the shock of it all. I try to push my thoughts away and concentrate on the stars, the passing cars, just anything else. Maybe because of this, I nodded off. Maybe I didn't. The fact that I can't tell means I definitely need some sleep. Either way, we arrive at his apartment swiftly. It's a nice-looking place downtown with a pizza joint on the first floor. We walk into the lobby and take the elevator up after being greeted by a front desk man. Finally, we walk inside his apartment. I don't know what I expected, really. It's bigger than my apartment, sure, but it's also somewhat cleaner than I thought it'd be. No real reason why I thought it'd be messy. His office is mostly clean. He puts his keys down and then looks back at me. Well, I hope you weren't expecting much. I close the door behind me. We stand there, silent, staring at the carpet. Idris walks up to me, still staring at the ground. He puts a hand on my arm. Oh boy! Okay, you know what? I'm still thinking there's something up with Idris. I'm doing nothing. I stand there, not moving. He rubs my arm. It's gonna be alright. With his other hand, he brushes a few of my bangs over, revealing my eyes still staring at the carpet. I haven't looked him in the eyes since before we got here. I'm here. It's alright. I'm not always the best help, and sometimes I cause more problems than solve. But I'm here. And I want to be here for you. Dots. I place my hand on his. However, almost just to break the silence, his phone starts ringing. He takes a step back and answers it. Hello? Dots? Dots. I can't tonight. Tomorrow, though. Tomorrow morning. How about that? Dots? Great. See you then. Dots. I'm guessing that wasn't the pharmacy saying your prescription is ready for pickup, was it? Dots. No, it wasn't. Just work. How many times have I heard that from someone else? Byron always says it's just work. It's just work. No hard feelings. Well, I guess I can show you where my bed is. Wording, please, dear God. He walks past me into a room in the corner. He moves some things around before I walk in, like quickly making up the bed. I'm about to sleep in it. Is that really necessary? Here you are. It's a nice enough room, but something's a bit off about it. There's a bed, a ceiling fan, a dresser, and what looks like doors to a bathroom and closet. No TV, though. Takes me a few seconds, but then I realize what it is. The room looks like it's seldomly used. Hmm? The way you were throwing stuff around, I thought it'd be a bit messier. Oh, no, I only sleep in here. Most of the time, I'm at the office or in my living room. I think the shock is starting to wear off. I'm starting to realize how embarrassing this whole situation is. But it's a bit too late to back out. Oh yeah, the bathroom is right over here. Let me see. Here we go. It's an extra toothbrush you can use in the morning. Idris walks over to the closet in the room and takes out a pillow and blanket, then walks back to the door. Thank you for letting me stay here. It's no problem. But, well, you've got work in the morning, right? Yeah, I'll try not to wake you. If you do, it won't be that bad. Good night. Good night. He shuts the door behind himself as he walks out. Oh boy. And now I'm left to myself. I look over at the door, my eyes slowly drifting downwards to the floor. Well, I can't sleep fully clothed. However, before I'm able to start undressing, the door flings open. Sorry. I forgot to grab a blanket and pillow. What? He walks over to the closet and grabs some sheets from the top rack. There seems to be a lot of stuff piled up in there that he hastily shoves to stay in place. Oh, I get it. Alrighty, now good night. And now I'm left to myself, maybe. The closet door slowly opens as a pile of clothes or something falls out. Yes, let's do that. I get up and start pushing stuff back in the closet. There's mostly random stuff in here, aside from his jackets and a few shirts. A few boxes line the shelves. I don't bother opening them, but there is something a bit odd. I pick it up. It was about to fall off the shelf anyway, as it was some other stuff that fell out. Okay. Thought it would be a picture. Alright. The thing kind of looks like a sports bra, but with more coverage. I feel like I shouldn't be seeing this. I put it back under the blanket that fell out and then shut the closet. It's getting late. I need to get to some sleep. I undress enough that I'll not have too wrinkled clothes for the morning, but that only leaves me with underwear. I stealthily open his dresser drawer and find a random t-shirt I can sleep in. Oh well, he definitely won't mind. I sit down on the edge of the bed and stare at the door. I hear the TV turning on in the other room. After a while, I lay down. The pillow smells a bit like him. Why is that the first thing I think about? I pull some covers over me and close my eyes. The blankets feel cold, but the pillow reminds me of earlier. Huddled on the ground of the alley, shivering, letting him hold me. I try to remember his warmth while I drift off to sleep. So did he come back to get the picture then? Is that what happened? Dots. Yeah, my phone alarm as usual. I'm surprised wow, Usually even sleeping in one of my mom's spare beds makes me stay awake half of the night. I get up and start getting ready, trying my best not to make too much noise. Finally, I'm ready for the workday. I leave his room only to find him still asleep on the couch. He's wearing a thin t-shirt with a blanket hanging haphazardly thrown over himself. Idris must not have heard me while I was getting ready. He's resting peacefully. I am still leery. I'm sorry. I'm just still feeling really leery of this guy, so I might wake him up if I mess with him. Best just let him sleep. I make sure I look decent and then head out the door. Had a rough night last night? She says it with a bit of a twinkle in her eye, as if she knows my every move. But not really. Just went to bed a little later than usual. Oh, poor thing. You shouldn't stay up so late out partying. Why is that your first assumption? Then what were you really doing? I can't! I was watching TV. There was this new show I really wanted to watch. Oh, really? She looks at me with mock enthusiasm, knowing we have wildly different tastes. Yep, pretty good. What'd you do last night, partying? I just stayed around the house. Shame. Boring. I really don't want to think too much about last night. There were certainly some good parts, but... You know, I hear Hannah is getting another job somewhere else. I figured. She's like always complaining about her hours. Plus, I hear the furniture store down the street is hiring. Weren't they supposed to be closing last summer? Yeah, but then their closing sale made them more money than they had in a year, so they were able to stay open longer. They got a new manager, a new inventory, the whole package. I wish we could get a new manager. But no more inventory, please. I'm tired of rearranging shelves just because the back storage is too full. Wishing isn't gonna get us anywhere, girlfriend. No, it's not. Have you ever heard of just making conversation? She sighs and stirs more creamer into her coffee. After this hellish morning at work, I'm ready for something stronger than half and half. Done anything fun recently? Nope. Oh. Well, I did go to my parents' house, if you think that's fun. Got to see the new dog. It was a really blonde little retriever. It was so cute. So my sister ate dinner with them and left. Well, it's something different at least. Yeah. Tiara eats more of her roast beef sandwich while I look out the window, trying to relax before the last few hours of our shift starts back up. A few housewives pass, carrying groceries. A few have little kids clinging to them. Some people are passing are in suits looking like they're ready to give a presentation or sign over businesses at the drop of a hat. However, everything looks so much more peaceful than last night. The waitress comes by with our ticket and we leave. Transition! Junk mails, meals, and more that we will find next time on That Which Binds Us. Because until then, citizens, I am afraid that this is farewell!